Have you met someone who says, work isn't for friendships, work is for work? And have you wondered if that was true, or have you actually been that person? Well, believe it or not, there are researchers out there that are looking at that exact question. Patricia Sias and Daniel Cahill are researchers who published one of their findings in 1998. And they found something a little bit contradictory. Check this out. Friendships between peer coworkers have many benefits, including making a workplace more intrinsically rewarding, helping manage job-related stress, and reducing employee turnover. And if that wasn't enough, they also go on to say peer friendships may also supplement or take the place of more formal mentoring relationships. Well, if you're in the midst of either running a business or leading a team, these kinds of benefits, like having less stressed out employees and having less turnover, and maybe even less need for mentoring, might have grabbed your attention. Well, Mr. Carnegie knew a particular way to really build friendships at work. And one of them is the focus when he looks at Principle 8. He said, talk in terms of the other person's interests. And that's a way to connect with people and really become friends. Now, a particular manager that I worked with a couple years ago demonstrated this so powerfully. He's a little bit older than me and leads a team of people that are a good 10 to 15 years younger. And he was really having some trouble connecting with his employees. He said that all they did during their shift when they weren't in front of customers was talk about a video game. And I threw down a challenge for him and said, what if you learned the game? He was really not excited about the solution at first. He doesn't like video games. It's not his thing. He feels busy in his off time and didn't want to do video games. But he recognized that Mr. Carnegie had had some other good suggestions, and I had a little bit of trust with him, so he took on the challenge. He came back to class a week later, and he told this story. He said that he started playing the game in his off hours, that he found it frustrating, he found it difficult, and so when he would come to work, he would actually talk to his staff about the game. He would ask them questions about how to do certain things, and he would tell them how frustrated he was, and yet that he really wanted to understand why they liked the game and what did they enjoy about it and how did they get better about it. Well, just during a week's time, a week's effort at connecting with his employees and talking with them about something they were interested in, what he found was that his employees were more engaged with him, more open to hearing his ideas about how they could engage with customers more effectively. And overall, he was enjoying his relationship with them more, enjoying feeling more connected. And that just takes me back to this article and the academic proof that we have that relationships are important to us. So I wonder, what is that thing that your employees might be interested in that right now you might find boring, uninteresting, or even worthless? I wonder how you could engage with it just enough to have a conversation with your employee, with your coworker, and really show that employee or coworker that you actually care about them enough to learn more about that thing that they're interested in. Well, I've seen it work 100 times in my career with Dale Carnegie training, and it's wisdom from how to win friends and influence people that I wish I had had years ago. But you have it now. So whether you've read the book or not, my encouragement to you is to encourage people to talk and talk about the things that are interesting to them. I can't wait to see the results that you have in your life, and I'll look forward to seeing the comments down below.